We're back with Rock Island Mayor Mike Thome. City Council grabbed some headlines recently by entering the fray surrounding the Rock Island County Courthouse. The city expressed a willingness to explore an intergovernmental agreement with the county to explore options besides the demolition that the county seems to be determined to do. What reaction has there been to that?
You know, the reaction is at this point they prefer not to. Not that they don't want to work with the city or anything else, but they're still focused on making that area the county campus, if you want to call it that. Whether the courthouse stands or not, but they would like to continue to own that property and be able to look at in the future if they want to add other buildings or other operations on that site, so it's consolidated into one area and efficient for them. And so they're focused on that.
County Board Chair Richard Brunk said on this program he was frustrated by it because he saw this is something the county spent years going over its options before making this decision. Have there been any more talks since that intergovernmental, I guess, approach? And did you expect anything else to come out of them?
I did not expect anything else to come out of it. Unfortunately, I was out of town when that all happened, and so I can't say that I was totally involved or with all those talks. But no, nothing else has happened. I've talked to Richard several times since then, and they're confident that they're going to be able to demolish that building, turn it into a nice park for now, and then look at the future.
When you talk about the demolition, it requires a permit from the city, but that's been denied at this point. What would it take for that to change, and why was it denied in the first place, and what would it take for it to change?
You know, the only reason it was denied was that they have to meet certain criteria, and two things that they have not been able to get to us yet is the DNR and the EPA have to issue their permission. The preservation falls underneath one of those organizations, so they have to sign off, along with stormwater runoff and that sort of thing. So we need those documents before we can issue the demolition permit. So it's not the city wanting to hold it up, and we don't take a stance really one way or the other, but we need to make sure that everybody, any organization, abides by the rules and laws that are set forth.
Do you think there's any way that, I guess, the people who didn't think this was the city's business to begin with by going to that, and this isn't you talking, the city council made this move to try to explore, because there's people who've been trying to save the courthouse for a while now. There might come a time when the city of Rock Island needs something from the county, and there might be some just disgruntled people on the county board who say, well, we don't want to help the city now. I mean, this is, you know, you work together, the same Rock Island County. I mean, you're brother and sister, essentially, you know.
Correct.
Siblings. Is there a worry that might hurt relationships down the line?
I do have that concern. I don't think this resolution that was passed several weeks ago is going to affect that, because the resolution was just basically offering a handout. If they wish not to take it, that's fine, and there's no hard feelings. So far at this point, we have a good relationship with them. Yes, we've had actually a couple developments that we have used and looked at the county. GTI out in Southwest Rock Island is one of them for some economic development, and there could be others in the future, and vice versa. So we need to be conscious of each other's territory, and the people elected the county board to make those decisions and live with them, as the city did for the city council. And so we need to respect those territories and let them do their thing.
And we'll be following what happens with the courthouse, certainly. Rock Island Mayor Mike Thome, thanks for the discussion. Always appreciate your candor when you come on this program. No Good luck with everything running the city. Certainly Watchtower Plaza and all the economic developments you're trying to accomplish for the city. Good luck with everything.
Thank you.
Coming up, not so much love the second time around. What options the United States has in its dealings with North Korea, for the record.